Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, diction medicine specialist. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Woo!
Not this early in the show.
Get it on.
No traffic and weather, please. Please.
All right. It may be coming later in
Yeah,
the night.
later's good. Later's
Carol
good.
Countdown.
Yeah, it's huge.
What else we got, Drew? What do you got?
I got calls.
Got calls, babe. That's
You know,
what you've
speaking of
contributed.
Ranchero, I did a LATV tonight, Latin TV.
Latin TV.
Yeah, I'm so inspired by the Ranchero music that I... And Chris, you're inspiring to me, too, and I just got to dig in.
How was LATV?
It's excellent. It's good. It's a good program.
What do you do?
Just talk about it.
What do you do?
It's just sort of a what TRL type show.
Really?
They have interviews and stuff.
Lots of big cans,
No.
big jugs, big asses.
Mucho
Everyone chasing
Gigante.
everyone around.
No, got to be outfit or anything.
Nobody screaming
Just a
at each other.
lot of young folks hanging out. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's relaxed and easy. You know. It's
Really?
Good. Yeah.
And what they want to talk about?
We're talking about condoms this time.
Oh, really? What are they trying to do? They're Catholic over there.
I know. It's one of the interesting questions. Is it okay? Is it not?
Yeah.
What about the morning after pill?
Well, let me just look into birth control. Hold on. Close your eyes. Everyone picture Mexico. Uh-huh. All right. Got it? All right. Now picture the country they flee to. All right. Close your eyes. Aye. Okay. We got it? Okay. Now, which country believes in using condoms and which one doesn't? Close your eyes. All right.
Bingo.
But there's your answer. Here's your answer for everything. Who's fleeing where?
But I was talking about the technicality stuff that they maintain. You know, baby Jesus would cry if I have intercourse, so I have anal sex.
Sure. No. Yeah. No. Look, you're dealing with folks that see the Virgin Guadalupe in a tortilla every other week and still eat it. By the way. Oh yeah, that's the scary part. They're that hungry.
Wow.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Delightful folks.
All right, so good people. So you went over there, and it's a bilingual show. Where does it air? Where can we see it?
You know, I don't. It's like a cable. I'm not sure what the station is. I think a lot of people know where it is. I don't know what the number is.
All right,
and it's just like over here off Bundy where they film it. It's live. Live.
All right, well, I should watch that.
Yeah.
Also, it just struck me that I think I'm on some poker show. 21 blackjack. Yeah. I think I did a celebrity blackjack thing where they stole my license,
wallet.
by the way. Excellent. And I think it airs tonight, but I have no idea.
You've been talking about that one for a while. It must have been interesting.
I've been talking. No,
I guess because of the license.
I've only bring up the license aspect of it. As far as the show goes,
it sucked.
I don't know. I don't know if it's aired. I don't know when it was going to air. Let me tell you something, kiddies. You figure when you get on TV, you're just going to know everything. You're going to have a tape of everything.
No.
You don't know anything. I have no idea when this. Other people tell you they saw it after it airs and that kind of stuff. I do know Crank Yankers is on tonight at 10:30. I do think. Chris, get on the internet, would you, buddy? Get on the horn. Get on the World Wide Web. And find out if
ComedyCentral.com?
Yeah, do that one.
Tuesday at 10:30.
Tuesday 10:30. But also find out if that poker thing blackjack thing is going on.
Just look at Adam Carolla at Blackjack.
What channel?
Adam Carolla 21.
It's on the Game Show Network, I think, and it left a bad taste in my mouth because I was sandwiched in between those obnoxious stars who bring their coach and study and go crazy with everything and have to think for 20 minutes over everything.
That's awful.
It's just ridiculous. You're playing for a charity. You're using Monopoly money. Just play the goddamn game. Have a laugh. And by the way, do you want to see yourself on TV being that serious about a card game? Don't you look like an ass?
Aren't you embarrassed? Yeah.
I would think, yes.
By the way, the goal, if I understand, the goal of those shows are to entertain, not to win.
One would think.
Right?
One would think.
Okay.
One would think. And by the way, it's not like your charity is so noble and everyone else is playing for, dentures for dogs.
Right.
Everyone else has a charity that is just as noble as yours. And who cares? It's, you're giving the breast cancer or it's, AIDS or whatever it is. Whoever gets the money gets the money.
If you care passionately, get behind that, get behind that charity more, not just that one day. So it won't be such a big deal for you.
Oh, it's obnoxious. I couldn't stand the people I was playing with. I can't even remember who I was playing with. Oh, Dennis Rodman and a couple of Yentas that wouldn't shut up. Trey?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
You're 20?
22.
Oh, that's right. What's up?
All right, these past couple of months, I'll say about 2 months, I've been going out getting oral sex from prostitutes, and I just want to know...
How much you paying, Trey? How much?
It depends. Anywhere between 40 and 50.
40 and 50?
Yeah.
Okay. And...
22-year-old, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Where do you get that? You get that in the car?
Sometimes if they have a place, I go there. If not, we drive around.
What would they have? They have like a motel?
Well, a lot of these places, the chicks are staying with some guy that lets them rent out a room or something. But
So you just go in there and sit in a kiddie pool of someone else's semen while you get the oral sex. That's got to be nice. Talk about a petri dish. What's the foot of that bed got cooking on it?
But
just a semen and hair relaxer. Yeah.
Woo! But
all right, and are you using a condom, Trey?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Sometimes. That's like sometimes wearing a seatbelt. It puts
better than no time.
It puts the risk. It doesn't. Yeah. It puts the risk of trouble way up.
Okay.
Way up.
Boy, Trey, how clinical can you get? It puts the trouble of the risk trouble up.
I was trying to think of a way to say it without.
Okay.
Make it unclear.
All right, buddy. Don't talk down to our callers.
I know.
So Trey, maybe now you receiving oral sex is not nearly as dangerous as you having intercourse, right, Drew?
Not nearly as dangerous. Well, if these prostitutes are just going around giving blowjobs all night, they're likely to contract something. So I would think, and then give it to somebody that they then give the blowjob to. So
no, you mean like herpes?
I mean like herpes, like gonorrhea, like chlamydia. It's all available in the throat.
What about gonorrhea and chlamydia receiving oral?
Common. Yeah.
Common pass through the urethra?
Yeah. From the throat. Yeah.
And now how long would it take for the effects of one of these sicknesses to take effect?
You may get it the next day, may not notice it for a couple of weeks.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I'm single right now.
All right. That's
Go
nice.
for a condom, Trey. Come on.
What do? Do you make a decent living, Trey?
Somewhat. I work at a downtown business.
Oh, I see.
Get the
it's
picture.
Located downtown.
Yeah.
All right. It's not underground. It's not on a farm.
Man, what a clear.
It works. Well, look,
image.
He doesn't want to get razzed at work the following day.
Well, what kind of work are you? Waiter
what kind of work do you do, Trey?
Excuse me.
Type of work.
Let's just say I'm a night watchman.
All right.
Okay, security.
It's got to be rough, by the way, $40-$50 for, 5 minutes of ecstasy when you're getting $8-10 an hour and they're taking taxes out. That 5 minutes is 5 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Plus. Yeah.
Can't you
by the way,
somebody?
There's no how about you get yourself a nice gal?
All right.
All right, so look.
That'll happen.
Okay, so here's the answer. You should be wearing a condom, and in general, I'll tell you what, you take that $40-$50 you're spending a couple times a week, you save it up, you get a nice ride, you go get a cool girlfriend.
There you go.
There you go.
And you get some equity.
Yeah, or maybe get a house or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me explain. There is no such equivalent in the female world. I mean, think about men for a second.
I mean, no such equivalent to Trey?
In general, yes, to Trey, but historically, like, look at it this way. Back in the day, and today, but picture the back in the day, guys working in a coal mine or a diamond mine or a gold mine, just down there digging, slogging away in the dirt and the muck and the dangerous gases, canaries dying. They're coming up. They're getting $1 a day.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, they roll into town, and for $3 they get a hooker. You know what I mean? Now, you tell a woman, get down and get on your hands and knees and just bust you like you're breaking out of prison with a nail file for 3 days. And now take all that 3 days' work, give it to a guy for 10 minutes. He'll go down on you.
Wow.
It'd be like that. I'd be like, are you kidding? First off, you could never get him to do the work in the first place.
But
secondly,
if you could.
Whatever money they got for that work would be, are you high?
10 minutes with a guy? Think about that.
They would spend it on a useless purse or their 55th pair of shoes, which is ridiculous.
Different thing.
But you think about what a guy does. I mean, like
they're spending out what other women think about them.
When I was a construction laborer, just be crawling underneath a house. It was horrible. All that $7-8 an hour. You wanted, want to go Vegas and go get a lap dance and hook up boom. It's equivalent to 4 days underneath the house for 15 minutes.
You wouldn't blink.
No.
Yeah, it's true.
Poo.
Yeah, pow, do it.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But women are more interested in.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Picture this guy. This guy's out busting his hump, getting $8, $9, $10 an hour. Boom, right to the hook.
But that, again, men and women, same.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's society that's made them.
That's right. Right. The man. Yeah. The man. Think
about that. Men would crawl on their belly through ass for 5 days to get 5 minutes with a woman they wanted.
Yeah, maybe a cocktail. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Jennifer?
Yes.
19?
Yes.
What's up? Hold on. Chris, what'd you find, buddy? You got anything?
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
What?
Celebrity Blackjack on the Game Show Network.
Tonight?
All right.
And it has your picture on here. Right
Tonight?
Huh?
Tonight?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's my picture on it.
Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
That's good.
Eastern and Pacific. All right. Well, that's me. Well, I should have set my TiVo.
Nah.
Guess I'm going to miss it.
Be serious.
All right. How dare you, Drew? I would go home and watch me.
You would not.
I would watch it
You'd
if
watch
it.
the robots fighting before you'd watch that.
Ooh, love them battle bots. Miss those battle bots. Jennifer?
Yes.
19?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Well, me and my boyfriend have been together for going on 3 years, just over 2.5 years, and we've been discussing having a threesome. But my friends tell me that I shouldn't do it and that it's going to ruin our relationship.
How did that discussion begin? Was this his idea?
Actually, it was mine.
And was it bringing in another girl?
Yes.
And why do you want to do that? What's that going to do for you?
I don't know. I've always kind of been attracted to other girls.
Yeah.
Like,
I've
noticed.
Well, I'm not sure what this is yet, because they've been together 3 years. 3 years.
She would like, okay.
And she's thinking about it sanely.
She would like to
stir it up.
Experiment with another woman. Now, I'm not saying stir it up per se, but maybe subconsciously she would. But consciously, she would feels like she'd. Okay, let me say this. Everyone thinks they're going to have some sort of revelation. This is the life. This is my revelation in life.
There are no
revelations.
Yeah,
Thank you. You think if I could just look my biological dad in the eye and confront him for abandoning the family, all the pain would magically go away. If I could
perpetrator, if I could kick the ass of the perpetrator that abused me when I was 5.
Yeah, if I could get vengeance, if I could get back at that person.
Doesn't make a
and everything from winning the lottery to the velvety, smooth touch of another woman's tongue on the coos. Okay, point is it's not going to change anything. You're not missing anything. And here's what it's going to feel like, by the way. Exactly what you thought it would feel like. That's what everything feels like. That's my other revelation.
In a way, Adam, though, that if I take your logic out a little further, don't go to strip clubs anymore because that looks and feels like...
How dare you? How dare you? That was nothing short of an attack.
It was meant that way, sir.
Guys, say good day to you. Good day! Jennifer?
Yes.
Okay.
Jennifer's like, huh?
Okay.
What just happened?
Here's what just happened. If it will destabilize things.
Yeah, so mess up your relationship.
On the other hand, you guys have been together since you were 16.
Yeah, you may want the relationship to end, and this may be that impulse.
We may want it to end.
Oh, yeah.
It should end.
But we should examine her past. Did you ever have sexual abuse or other things that could sort of stir up your compass a little bit?
Yeah, when I was about 8.
You were
7
sexually
and
abused.
8.
Was it by a woman or a man?
My father.
Your father. Okay. So this is going to make you have great difficulty being intimate with a man. It's going to sort of drive you towards women if men have been brutalizing you since you were 8 years old.
Yeah.
How's your present boyfriend? Is he a good guy?
He's in college. He's always treated me good. He's never hit me, never,
But maybe that's a little bit boring for you.
Let's define college.
I do get bored with him, yeah.
Okay. That's a horrible, horrible impulse. The boredom... Unfortunately, the need for the drama and the arousal is from the sexual abuse.
What kind of college is he in?
He's in a university. He's in Towson University.
Ooh, never heard of it. Okay.
It's in Maryland.
Okay. All right. Well, look, the boredom is, yes, it's a remnant of the past.
It's a good thing.
Yes.
The fact that this is a boring relationship means it's the one you should be in and stick with.
Since you were abused, you can't have the threesome now because now you're acting out. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not just experimenting with a woman. It's an acting out.
Thank you. Ashley?
Hello?
You're 18.
Yep.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
What can we do you for?
Well, I just want to know why you guys are always ragging on kids that go to community college. Why you think it's
Well,
wait.
Yeah, we have different reasons.
Yes, let me say that Adam...
Drew does it as a snob.
No,
Drew's a snob.
I'm a snob, but I happen to know that junior college or the community college is a whole different thing, sort of east of the Mississippi. It's considered actually sort of a privilege to go. Okay, I'm just telling you.
Don't care.
And secondly, I've known lots of people who went to community college and then went to a university.
No, you know, two guys you're counting.
And some of them I was in medical school with.
Never.
My wife did.
No, well, medical school.
No, I'm just saying. She went to university after.
Didn't need to. Here's the point. I mean,
she going to learn welding?
What do you want her to do in college? She didn't do anything.
It changes how your head works a little bit.
Oh, my God. I'd like to see her before college. Are you kidding? Head works. Look, just work hard, baby. Now, Ashley, are you listening? Here's what. Okay, I was explaining this to Drew while we were making a tinkle a couple nights back, which is why I don't like junior college, because you have, and when I say you, and look, everyone can always pick an example. It's like everyone can find the guy who's on death row who's really innocent, but I'm talking about the population of death row, not the one guy who actually is innocent. So don't give me the 1% that actually makes it through. And again, I discount Asians and folks from different countries who have to come here and sort of get started again. Junior college becomes the training wheels on their educational bike. They got to get back on the road. Those people are fine. Here's the thing. You have your chance in high school to prove whether you're actually a decent student or not. You had 4 years to do something. You did nothing. Okay, at a certain point, that's your 4 years. Now, what you need to do when it turns out you weren't a good student, which turns out I wasn't, many people I knew weren't, what you need to do is to do something instead of this sort of purgatory, which is now high school, except we're not taking roll. And you can smoke in the quad. Now you're perpetually in high school. And as a matter of fact, you should just keep going from 12th to 13th to 14th grade, because that's what it is. You need to now either get a job, join the military, join some branch of the Coast Guard or the Navy or something like that, or get some specialized training. Plumber, welder, ambulance driver, EMT, whatever it is. Beauty school. You need to go for you.
Which is junior college, by the way, is beauty school sometimes attached to that.
No. Just you need to go into specific
nursing,
training,
cosmetic.
Whatever, because you're not a student. Now, you think you're going to go right from high school to junior college, become a student? By the way, from your senior year when you were the world's crappiest student to the beginning of junior college, 4 months. Well, you think you're different?
They have a revelation.
You put on 6 pounds and grew a 16th of an inch. You're just as dumb as you were 8 months ago. You're probably the same age as you were 4 months back when you graduated. You're not going to do anything.
No revelation?
No. You just sit there and spin your wheels and do nothing. Go to work. Go do something. You're not a good student.
Anyway, actually, that's his point of view. So
that's my
does
point
that
of view.
explain it?
Yeah, it explains it. It's really funny, though, because I'm completely opposite of what Adam thinks.
Why didn't you go to college then?
I can't afford it.
Well, that's that piece. That's the
Yeah, but if you're a good student, you can work it out. You get loans and grants and get everything. Well, what did you do in high school? What was your SAT?
I didn't take the SAT. They took
why did you take the SAT? Actually?
Hold on, scrape me off the floor, Drew. I'm floored.
I've never heard of a good student not taking an SAT.
Well, I haven't claimed to be a good student yet, but I didn't want it.
They always make their point. And by the way, Drew took his first PSAT before he left his mom's womb. Yeah. His dad actually balled it up and sent it up her. You know when you go
send it up her like
no,
like a,
you know
like
you're
a
at the
tube?
you're at the car dealer.
Yeah.
And they take the invoice over from the mechanics bay.
The tubes.
They used to do it at the bank too. That's what they.
It's like the Incredibles. Oh no, it was Polar Express. You got a tube that the kids travel through. Yeah.
That's what Drew's dad did. What Drew's mom. That's right.
Pneumatic tubes.
Just fired that pneumatic tube right up. They got the PSAT. Drew got a 1265. 1270, I believe. Your dad told me, which he thought was decent for a zygote, but would have liked to see it up around 1300. Drew's sister got a 1300. He couldn't figure out why Drew couldn't get that. He sent another one up there on the third trimester, and Drew scored a little better, although the math was off. He claims it was dark.
But I registered a second trimester.
That's right.
While playing a game, say.
Then when he came out, he before they cut the umbilical cord and wiped the smegma from his eye, they actually had him take his third...
Not smegma, it's meconium.
Meconium from his eye. That was on the test. He took his third PSAT, and so by the time he'd actually got to his senior year over at the Little Lord Fauntleroy School for Albino Hemophiliacs, he'd taken the PSATs 66 times.
Huh. 3 times a year.
That's right, and that's why I got the big 1470 on the finish one.
I'm speaking at my old high school on Friday.
Fantastic. Nobody cares. Yeah. Here's the point. Ashley, turns out, not a great student.
That's shocking.
Turns out she will be residing at the junior college for about 5 more years.
See it the way you see it, though, Adams. How dare you?
That's part of what makes her dumb. Ashley?
Yeah?
Are you going to transfer to a college?
Yeah.
When?
After I finish my 2 years. I'll graduate when I'm 20, and I'll have my bachelor's by the time I'm 22, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay.
Keep it up.
All right.
Keep going.
All right, baby doll.
Thank
you.
All
right. Keep focused.
Did you hear the voice?
Yeah.
A bachelor's 22? No.
Keep focused.
No, she'll be dancing in a bachelor party by the time she's 22, but she's not going to have her bachelor's.
I believe somebody like that, if she were properly motivated, could be changed through
They're
education.
not. They're properly motivated. Here's how you properly motivate a crappy student. You shove them out in the world. They realize work sucks for a couple of years, and then they beg to get back to get something, to get a little more money.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
But they have to go out and go in the military or go have some crappy job.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just purgatory. It's just a holding tank. It's just an excuse. It's not good for them.
Right.
It's not good for the dodo to just sit there in a cage. It's just a pen. It's just like, here, why don't you just put him in an ostrich pen and let him run around for 5 years?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Here's a pack of cigarettes. Here's a Slim Jim. Have fun with the other ostriches. Stick your head in the ground, take a crap, sniff each other's behinds. Fantastic. Play a little hacky sack and maybe a little ultimate frisbee.
I've never
Complain
seen
about the man.
Hacky sack.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And you do nothing. Or you end up like my mom. You get in the choir.
Ooh.
And you never get out.
Oh.
All right. Want to take a break?
Yeah.
Oh, got someone with the baby voice. Hold on. Danielle?
Yeah?
Ooh. Oh, what's happening?
My boyfriend is from Puerto Rico. He's been here 2 years, and he asked me to marry him.
3 years?
More Jello, please.
Yes.
Yeah. Is your dad a racist?
No, not that I know of.
There is no racial bigotry here.
Would you please say more Jello, please? And do it with zest?
Verb.
More Jello, please.
Do you have to change your voice into the crappy low voice to do so you can ask all over my point? Do it with enthusiasm. More Jello, please.
More Jello, please. More Jello, please.
What?
Crazy
did he drop something in?
I have no idea.
That was all her.
That was all her. Being both sides, the James Earl Jones and the Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
Yes, that was both her.
Whoa.
Danielle. Your first one was bizarre and confusing. Your second one, I would label a 6.5. I'm looking for a 9. I'm looking for some energy. All right?
Not as James Earl Jones.
I'm going to count you down to more Jello, please, with a lot of energy and a lot of zest. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
More Jello, please.
Ah.
Wow.
Yeah. Zest.
All right, hold on a second.
Verve.
Nice. That's a 17-year-old, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, Engineer Chris is a boner now. We'll take ourselves a little break. We'll be right back with Danielle after this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Gave Drew a nice sampling of the asparagus whiz in the bathroom.
It was not a sample. It was an assault. Yeah, I think it was a payback for that little exchange we had earlier in the show.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Powerful.
Wow.
I ate 13 large stalks
Bushels.
of asparagus tonight for dinner, and the whiz just came out as if I was whizzing on a hot radiator. I mean, that much smell was coming up from it.
Yeah. What is that with you? Like, the difference between the hobo power between 4 stalks and 12 stalks for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 80. It's like it's exponential.
It does.
It's not an additive arithmetic thing.
Right. No, I don't know. You can put a few zeros in the hobo power department behind. And we've not discussed the hobo power in a while. Let's make a note to explain hobo power tonight. All right.
Now.
Now some garlic's coming your way.
Oh my God!
No,
this will be the appropriate night to have this discussion.
Yeah, we got.
Don't vomit. Don't actually vomit, okay?
Okay, we got to finish talking to
Danielle.
Oh, and then there's another thing. I got bit by a lot of mosquitoes today. I
bet you did.
Probably got that West Nile thing.
Where?
All over my back.
No, that's got to be a rash.
Why?
Let me see. People, every day. A week does not go by that a patient doesn't come in and say, "Oh, I have like spider bites, flea bites."
Well,
mosquitoes."
You deal with dodos. Okay, let me say this too.
It's wintertime with mosquitoes.
No. Let me explain. The spider bite thing. The poor spider. Everything outside of a zit is a spider bite to people.
That's right.
I got a spider bite,
and by the way, 8 times out of 10, it's shingles when they come in with that.
Really?
Absolutely.
Shingles. Really?
Yep.
Just a spider bite? They think is a spider bite?
It started as a spider bite. Now I've got this. Then they describe
I'm just talking about one. I'm just talking about one lump they call spider. Everyone calls everything a spider bite. It's almost generic.
They invariably want to bring in the brown recluse. It's a brown recluse spider, right?
No, they don't.
Yes.
What, are they a crocodile hunter?
People bring weird spiders up all the time. It's never a spider bite. Wow. Ever.
Okay. No, it's never. No, it's not. But by the way, I had my goofball wife trying to talk me into a spider bite tonight. No, I smashed like 8 mosquitoes in my house, mysteriously. Mosquitoes all over the inside of the house today. It's been hot. Santa Ana's been blowing. It's been hot outside.
You must have some still water out in the back.
Something's going on, yeah. And there were mosquitoes in the house. Wow. And I took a little nap, and I woke up with a bunch of mosquito bites all over, and I felt raped.
Let me see.
All right. First off, I got some of them on my face.
Well, let me see the back.
All right, just.
Do you take medication lately?
No, I'm not taking medication. Well, what do you count? What are you counting?
Well,
Margella, please.
Not just your alcohol, your usual medicine.
Yeah, that's my medicine. All right, listen. Pull.
You can't take your jacket off first.
I'm just pulling up the back.
All right, let's go.
All right. Well, just pull the back up for me then, would you?
Where are they?
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Where are they? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Hold on. I'm telling you.
You know that?
I got the West Nile.
No.
Yeah. Drew, you're never right. You ever get tired of not being right?
No, it's hives. It's urticaria.
It's hives?
Yeah. It's called urticaria.
Okay, but let me Drew, seriously, please listen to me. Is this the hives? Okay. It's got to be.
That's pretty quick.
It's either band or a band called Urticaria.
Do you have it anywhere else on your legs or anything?
No.
You said your face on your neck.
No. I did.
Yeah, that's hives.
Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Stop saying hives.
Hives.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
Please listen.
Yeah.
Everyone was trying to talk me out of whatever I got.
Yeah.
And first off, Drew, what's my batting average?
But let me tell you what
batting average.
100%. So
okay.
let me just tell you what I'm seeing back there.
Go ahead.
Is probably 30 to 50.
30 to 50.
Yes, they're little raised lumps.
30 to 50.
We count them. They're all over the place, and they're patches with red patches. So it's called a wheel and flare reaction. And wheel and flares look like bug bites. But when they're distributed like that, and they get up onto the face and neck, they sort of typically around here and back. It's at times.
Okay.
Shingles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. I got AIDS. Fine. Yeah. Well, I make it through the show.
Yes, no problem. Does it itch like crazy?
We'd strike her in here tomorrow because I'm not going to be here. No, here. Okay, let me explain what's going on. I killed mosquitoes inside of my house.
I know, it's weird.
Quiet. Yeah. This afternoon, late this afternoon, early evening. Then I went up to take my nap. When I woke up about an hour later, big scratching on the back and what have you. Thought, okay, mosquitoes. And I looked at my back, saw 4 or 5 bites, what looked like bites, raised skin. Thought, okay, mosquito. Went back into the bedroom and started going on a little hunting expedition. Found 3 mosquitoes in the bedroom and promptly killed them. Mosquitoes in the bedroom.
That's weird.
Okay, so never saw mosquitoes in the house before. Killed 10 mosquitoes in the house today, and took a small nap. Only happened when I was asleep, by the way, when the mosquitoes would bite you. I was up all day. I was around all day. Happened in this one short window. Pow. Well, nothing's changed in the house.
I've never heard of 3 mosquitoes giving 30 bites.
Well,
and perfect symmetric pattern in your back.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to take a look at that.
Yeah. You got to shine the light up. You can see the little bumps all over the place.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Oh, Danielle, hit the wrong one.
What are you doing?
Hit the wrong one.
You're all freaked out. It's hives.
You're never right. Danielle? Danielle?
Yeah.
Here we go.
17.
All right. So, how old is your boyfriend?
17. He's a day older than me.
And he asked you to marry him.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want to do about that?
I have no idea, because I have few complications with it.
What are they?
Number one, his real family, like his real mom, is in Puerto Rico. He's been here 2 years. And
what's he doing here without his mom?
His mom sent him up here to live with his dad and his stepmom so that he wouldn't get shot or caught up in drugs or something.
Okay, which he had been caught up in when he was down there?
No, she wanted to make sure he didn't.
Yeah. Well, how dare you? All cultures are exactly the same. There's just as much chance that he's going to get shot, caught up in drugs in the United States as there is in Puerto Rico.
His cousins who live with them are into that.
Well, there's people out here that are into that.
Okay.
I'm just saying there's no difference.
That's your.
We cannot judge. Can't judge.
That is your number one.
Impossible.
Your number one thing. What else you got?
He has a biting issue.
Yeah. That's what I got. I got bit. Bit by the hives, that is. Anderson.
So, major biting, as in enormous bruises all over my body.
So you're having sex with him?
Yeah.
And he's biting you.
Where does he bite you?
Sex. Like, on my arms and my legs. Like, big...
Why are you with this guy? I love him.
Yeah.
Why are you with him?
What's in it for you? You got a Puerto Rican with an oral fixation. You can't do better than that?
Yeah.
Please.
I don't know what is wrong with him. He won't do it unless, like, I read him first, but he holds my hands to where I can't move.
Oh, all right. Well, as long as he immobilizes you, that's fine.
And then, like, he'll bite me back, but he bites harder, and I evidently bruise easily. And
hold on a second.
I didn't hear the first.
She sounds like she's 6 because she says, like, I bruise easily.
Yeah.
More Jello, please.
And she's 17. And
think about Marilyn Monroe. I saw a movie about her the other day.
My
you know
God.
she was an IV drug. She was an IV Demerol addict. IV.
Yeah. And Marilyn Monroe was definitely sexually abused.
Sexually abused profoundly, and this movie went through all of it. It was just unbelievable. How do you keep that hidden?
I'm going to tell Engineer Chris a joke that he's not going to get. It's going to be funny.
Okay.
It'll be funny. It's my favorite joke.
Right.
Engineer Chris.
Yes.
Who was the last man to have sex with Marilyn Monroe?
I don't know.
Thomas Noguchi.
What?
There we go.
That's good. It's a good one. I'm not
Noguchi?
but I'm not sure Noguchi was. Isn't the time frames off a little bit?
It's my favorite joke. He's the L.A. County coroner.
But from circa 1978, though.
No. I think he may have been in there. Come on, don't screw with the joke. See if Noguchi was. When did she? When? 67, 68?
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
65.
Ooh, 65.
Well, Kennedy was still around.
She
Must
died.
have been 62, 63.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did she die after Kennedy?
Before.
Because I think Kennedy killed her.
Yeah,
right.
before.
Oh, so now we're talking about 62,
Yeah.
or maybe the same times, like 63. Okay. Find out when Thomas Noguchi was the Quincy of Los Angeles County. Danielle?
Yeah?
This is going to take about 4 hours, by the way.
Don't marry this guy, A.
Yeah. What's wrong? Were you sexually abused?
I was raped my freshman year.
No, something happened when you were like 3
Before that.
also. When you were like
Before
3,
that,
4,
yeah.
what
Somebody
happened?
die, house fire, trailer fire?
No.
House trailer fire?
No
House
sexual
fire?
abuse when you were real little.
No.
Physical abuse?
Physical abuse.
I had to watch my father beat the living crap out of my mother daily.
Yeah,
There you
something.
go. That'll
That's
do it.
Your dad's not a racist, huh?
No.
We get the sense you'd want to get back at your dad.
What does your dad do for a living?
He's a butcher, ironically.
He's a butcher. He's from Missouri, and
Yeah.
he beats the crap out of your mom. But he's not racist.
What is it about
your? Those things all seem to go together.
Here you go. What is it about your boyfriend that your dad would hate?
I have no idea. I don't speak to him.
All right. You don't speak to your dad. You don't speak to your dad.
All right.
He's a sperm donor. That's
Okay.
what my mom called him.
Okay. That's lovely.
She managed to keep him around to traumatize the crap out of you, though.
Yeah.
And that means that this kid, this 7-year-old, is probably a dad in the making.
My mom used to call my dad monkey nipples, and I would vomit.
I'm vomiting just now.
Thank you.
My mom can't give me any opinion on him because she died last year.
Oh, my God. This is very sad. Now, who do you live with?
My grandmother.
Okay.
Were your parents addicts, alcoholics?
No, my father was an alcoholic.
How did your mom
Your parents
die?
No. Just my dad.
What breast cancer?
Yes, and it went to her liver.
All right. Very sad. So here's the deal, Danielle. You getting married at 17 is only going to dig in deeper.
Yes.
I don't trust this guy.
You're going to repeat the cycle. You will repeat
Slow
the
down.
cycle.
And please
After
don't get...
college.
Okay, after college.
After
And
graduate school.
By the way, if the idiots who called this show really meant they would get married after college, you mean when you quit college, not when you've graduated college. Because you didn't graduate college, you get married in your 60s.
Right.
You're not going to graduate.
Yeah.
Oh, if it was that way, it'd be utopia. It's just when you get tired and stop going to college. Who's going to college?
I was,
Danielle? You were? Where? Junior college, right?
No, Arizona State.
Arizona State from Missouri?
Yeah, my mom, her dream was to go there.
So you go there now?
For me to go there.
You're going to go there?
Yeah.
How you going to do that?
I have a scholarship.
You have a scholarship to go to Arizona State?
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
Does not compute.
All right, we're going to figure this out.
Yeah.
When you have a dream to go to a college, Arizona State, it's in the lower 25%
It was my mother's
academically.
dream for me to go there.
Lower than the lower 25%? Wow. How did you get the scholarship? You're 17. Are you a senior?
No.
What kind of scholarship is this? Wait.
Hold on.
That does not compute. Does not compute.
Hold on. Okay, nothing's adding up here.
Here's a scholarship. It's going to be some sort of community thing to relocate, so she can go live in Arizona.
She is barely starting the 11th grade.
I know. It does not compute.
She won a scholarship to go to Arizona State?
No way.
Is your parents' dream or mom's dream? No. Okay. Danielle? Tell us how the scholarship works.
It's off of the state because of my mother dying. She was my sole supporter. And since I've had A's and D's my entire life, mostly A's, it's underneath Social Security.
Yes, you will get some funds to go to college. What does that have to do with Arizona State?
Yeah, that's what I had to pick between MU, KU, and then there was some other some other universities.
I understand that these states tend to share these phenomena, but not Arizona. So what does Arizona State have to do with this?
Yeah, that's the one that I originally picked.
All right.
That's the one that I have a scholarship for.
Mazel tov, as they say in Missouri. Here's the thing, Danielle.
Only in Independence.
We love the idea of you going to Arizona State and pursuing your higher education.
Away from this guy.
Right.
Yes, away.
Good. Do that on your own. You don't need this guy. I don't trust him. I don't like him. And your radar's off because all the abuse you've had and seen over the years. I feel bad, but you know what? You're on a good path.
Yes.
Don't get pregnant. Keep your grades up high. Take them PSATs and them ASATs and them AAASTs and go to Arizona State. Go far away to the desert.
That's good. Perfect for her.
All right. You got Thomas Noguchi?
Yeah, he's the corner of the stars.
Yeah, but what years?
He was 1967.
Oh, it just missed him.
So like 88 or something, right?
He's been around for a while.
Huh? He did celebrities including Marilyn Monroe.
What?
He performed or oversaw autopsies.
Well, but yeah,
How
now
could
see,
there be Marilyn
Drew
Monroe?
brings up a good point, which is, I had my great Thomas Noguchi corner, who's the last guy to have sex with Marilyn Monroe joke, favorite joke, Thomas Noguchi. But if he came in at 60, I'm going to tell you something. He came in at 67. Marilyn Monroe died.
Yeah.
No. Possible.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe died in 63 or 62 or 63, whatever. Here's the thing. Noguchi must have worked as a corner or junior corner or in the coroner's office and became the corner.
He started in 1961, but then...
There you go. When did he stop?
I don't know.
All right. Let me tell you something about Engineer Chris. You ring him like a bar rag.
But you get it.
You get it. You get that drop out of
here,
him.
I'm reading it,
That's cool.
That's the point.
That's fine.
Yeah, reading is what we want.
All right. It's fundamental.
Yeah.
We'll take ourselves a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline, madam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Gary Dordan is coming in here tomorrow night from CSI. I don't know which CSI. The CSI?
I guess.
All right, we're going to figure that out tomorrow night. We should play a little Germany or Florida. If anyone has one of those questions, they can call on the show. Of course, we'll play a little accordion countdown at some point.
Of course.
You ready to rock here, Drew?
There we go.
Speak to Claire. Oh, a lot of garlic coming out of me.
Just a...
Once in a while, I have to belch or something. Does it have to be dead air each time?
Just give it a little
all right, but go ahead and say, what if something happens and I get the hiccups or something? You're going to have to talk.
Claire, what's
eventually.
going on? 28.
There we go.
Claire.
To be that uncomfortable to stand. Claire.
Yeah, there you go. You're about to get hung up on. Go, ask your question now. Nope, that's it.
Well, we tried.
2.
Leandra, 15.
Yeah, hi.
What's up?
I tend to kind of narrow in on really abusive guys.
Ugh.
Yeah, date them a lot, and really it's kind of starting to scare my mom.
Mm-hmm.
You're 15.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Where's your dad?
They're going through a really nasty divorce right now. He's actually my stepdad.
Where's your biological dad?
I don't know.
Okay. Were you witnessing abuse from both these gentlemen?
I never really met my biological dad. He wasn't even there when I was born, so.
How about your stepdad? How's he been?
He was okay in the beginning, and then he started being a really a jerk to both me and my mom. He would.
Well, there you go. What are you gonna do? That's your idea of somebody you love, is an abusive a-hole.
How long was he a jerk? How old were you when he became a jerk?
I guess when he lost his job, I was about 11 or 12.
It's a little later.
4 years of acting out, though.
All right.
Yeah. It started really late, so I was always used to him being really good to me and my brother, but...
It's going to be rough when things change that way.
Do you feel abandoned by him?
No, not really. I never really got that much attached to him. I just didn't like him being really bad to my mom.
Is it verbally abusive or physically?
Both.
At first, it was really verbally a lot, and then in the end, when they were starting to go through divorce, it got physical.
Let me ask this, Drew. I know it happens a lot. How do adults push other adults around that they're living under the roof with, especially men on women?
I know.
Don't get me wrong, I hate my wife, but I couldn't imagine smacking her. I wouldn't know what to do. I would no sooner smack her than I would smack Engineer Chris if he didn't get me coffee or something.
I don't think it's more often than not. I mean, when people are on drugs or drinking, yes, they will haul off and belt each other, but more often than not, it's somebody's getting very aggressive and out of control, and somebody sort of grabs the other person, try to contain them, and then you get some pushing and some, swinging back and then up and back.
Is there something you want to? Is there a story?
No, I'm not engaged in that.
Spun out a little.
No,
she got into the Chardonnay. Got a little wild.
No.
Okay. Here,
But I can see how that could happen to people.
I know what ends up happening. Here's what ends up happening. I think there's booze on one side or the other.
Well, then it goes. Yeah, then it goes.
Listen, I get drunk every night.
You see, you know how it goes.
Here's my point. I can't imagine fighting with a woman, in the house. I mean, I could imagine. I could be so verbally abusive that they would wish I would just punch them and knock them out, and stop with the horrible sarcasm and the abuse and the degradation and all that kind of stuff. Yes, they probably wish just a good shot in the belly and get it over with. But I could never imagine hitting a woman or pushing her or strangling her. It doesn't seem. I'm surprised that it's in so many guys' vocabulary. Yeah. I don't think it's in your vocabulary. No. It's not a possibility.
But I think that it's like anything else when people spiral. You know what I mean? It gets away from them, and all of a sudden they're pushing each other. You know what I mean?
Is there something you want to talk about?
No, I just don't think guys very often often sock. I think that's
from the movies.
Yeah. That's drug and alcohol. They're drinking and using, then it happens. But I think more often than not, it just there's a spiraling.
All right. It seems that way. Women actually have a worse temper. Women will actually sometimes come at the guy, and then the next thing you know, everyone's rolling around on the ground.
Exactly.
But still, the idea that you're a couple of people in your late 30s, early 40s, you're at the house, and you're getting a pushing match.
I know, how dignified is that?
You're in the entry hall, and the guys are strangling each other. It doesn't make sense.
No.
Okay. Well, what does? Leandra?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the deal. Whoever you're attracted to, they're the wrong guys, and it's because you grew up in a tough situation. We answer this question every single night. Here's what you need to do. If you're dating the wrong guys, stop dating for a little bit.
Yeah. Take time off. Get some good friends. Spend some time taking care of yourself.
Recalibrate.
Yes.
If your scope is off, if your sights are off, if your crosshairs off, quit firing bullets. Stop, recalibrate, and then fix it on the target. Yes, Drew?
Boring guys.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Loveline, Madam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Still plenty of show to go. We got a Germany or Florida coming up. We have Aces Ranchero Mexican Accordion Countdown coming up.
Lots of show.
Big show.
Huge.
We have to explain Hobo Power. Wow.
Inspiring.
Strong stuff. Makes you want to work. You want to hear the explanation for Hobo Power? We haven't discussed this in quite some time, which is many years ago, we decided that there should be a unit of measurement for stink, because there is a unit for measurement for almost everything. Or I should just say everything. They have different measurements for when you're in the ocean and when you're on land and when you're in the sky.
Mm-hmm. Pressures and directions.
There's PSI. There's British thermal units, BTUs for heat. There's every kind of measurement, but there's no measurement for funk. There's no measurement for stink. And people go, "Oh man, this guy farted, it was rank." But what does that mean?
Give me a quantitative number. Tell me, give me a scale.
That way you know that, when you open the old Chinese food that got left out in the fridge, or that fish that got left in a cooler for a whole summer that you didn't know, and you open it up and it's all full of maggots and everything, you know that it wasn't just funky. There's a number you can put to it. The same way you know that if a guy got electrocuted, there's a difference between 110 volts and 220 volts. Mm-hmm. You hear 110, you go, "Ooh, that's smart." You hear 220, it's like, "Oh my God, that'd be a lot." That's how we got to do it with Hobo Power. Hobo Power is a measurement, a unit of stink.
So when you say 85 Hobo Power, you're like, "Oh my God, how did you survive?"
There is no.
85 is okay. Hundreds the one that's more theoretic.
That's theoretic. Okay, so here's how it goes.
85 is approaching death.
All right, let's see if we can break this down. What is just a garden variety fart that's got a little stink to it, but not too bad?
10 Hobo. A good robust.
Good robust fart.
Yeah, a little bouquet, 10. 8 to 10.
8 to 10 Hobo. Yeah. Okay. What is something rotting? Like summertime.
That can get up towards 40.
Fish, something flesh.
Because it can make you retch. It can make you retch. Yeah, 50 is vomiting.
50 is vomiting.
Yeah.
100 is hypothetical.
I don't know what you're talking about. 100 doesn't exist. It's like absolute zero.
Yeah,
100 Hobo is just a theoretical.
Right. No one's ever been there.
It's like infinity.
No one's been there and lived to talk about it.
Well, I think above 85, and they may not make it through.
All right. So you would say, what would you've done gynecological exams on homeless women in their 50s?
70.
Oh, really? Haven't taken a shower in a number of months?
Oh, yeah.
Really? 70.
It can physically knock you out of the room.
Really?
That's about a 65, 70.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And make you vomit.
Then there's a psychological component to it. Because here's what I'm saying.
You get fear. Fear starts coming in above 60.
Here's what I'm saying. If you were sitting in a restaurant and somebody took the vagina of the homeless woman who hadn't showered many years that you examined.
Who left a tampon in for 6 months? Oh, yes.
And was
yeah.
And was waving it around your head.
The tampon or the vagina?
The vagina with the tampon while you're at the restaurant. You might say, please listen. You might say, someone's getting an anchovy pizza or something like that.
By the same token, it might make you retch more easily because you're sort of around food and eating, and the smells kind of make you react more violently.
I don't know. There has been times when I've mistook ass for something else.
For what? Anchovy pizza?
No, just smells like, you know, certain things like at first whiff will smell like something.
If you remember that pizza spill that you were cooking into the microwave last week,
right?
That could have easily been mistaken for ass. So it goes the other way, too.
Okay, touche. So the point is hobo power is a unit of stink.
But we can talk sensibly about it by giving it a numerical value.
Right. 50 is vomiting.
That pizza was around 42 hobo power.
You get to, well, I wouldn't put it
38?
that high.
35?
Okay, mid-30s. At 50, you're vomiting.
You're vomiting.
Okay. All right. And 100, you're dead.
The world comes to a black hole.
It implodes.
World
It implodes. Okay. All right. And at 110, Engineer Chris graduates from junior college. So it's actually a little bit further than world imploding.
Nice.
All right, buddy. Here we go. No, it's all going. It's all going according to plan. If your plan was never to graduate.
And so, it's not a descriptive term. So the 40 stalk of asparagus worth of acidic.
Oh, my urine. Yeah, my urine
was a good 30 hobo.
Right.
I'd say.
But
it was not the same kind of putrid scent of the fish or the butt.
Yeah, here's the thing, too. You guys can't abuse the hobo power because if you just you start labeling every fart a 50, then it loses all reason.
No, it has to reflect reality.
Thank you. All right.
You have to vomit.
You have to vomit. All right. Where are we going? Talking to Claire? I'm going to do Germany or Florida.
All right, go ahead.
Germany or Florida. Here we go. Max.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Time to play a little something we call Germany or Florida.
All right. Okay, here's a story. A man was killing an unwanted litter of puppies with a handgun. When he placed the handgun down on the bench,
the puppy shot him. I heard about this
stepped on it and shot him in the wrist.
Yeah, I remember this.
This was
Germany, wasn't it?
I think it was Germany. It was, or maybe it wasn't. I think it was.
We heard it twice, I think, even.
Did this one on the Kilborn show, or whatever the hell they're calling it.
You did?
I did a Germany or Florida on the Late Late Show.
And this was the one.
This was one of them, yeah. So we had this one. Now, here's the beauty of us.
Can't remember the
I did the show. I can't remember what it was. You know why? Because I think the audience picked it. And
but we'd done it on the show the night before this show, and my gestalt, my sense is Germany. That's my vague memory.
The handgun part feels Florida. The killing puppies part feels Germany. I think we're going Germany.
Adam struck down the perfect record. It's Florida.
Oh. All made even more insulting by the fact that I did this on national television 4 weeks ago.
The fact that it was such a prevalent story here would make you think U.S.
That's a good point. Although I know it seems prevalent. I only heard it because some PAs pulled it up over at, I keep calling it Kilborn, the Late Late Show.
It was all over the news here, too. But you know what? Since you got it right last time, it just cancels out. All
right. I broken even. Thank you. Thank you, Anderson. Claire?
The guy who did the Germany or Florida theme song is on there. Want to just get a little rendition?
Theo.
Hey.
Hey, you're 27. You did the theme song for us?
I did indeed. I was actually disappointed that y'all didn't just play it. You played it the last few nights and given it so many compliments. I've been feeling all warm and fuzzy.
Why just sing it?
I enjoy it. I don't think it's amongst Anderson's favorites. And you don't push Anderson.
I think when you said deceptively good, that was my favorite. That was my favorite description of what it was.
Well, here's why I call your Germany or Florida theme deceptively good, because it's not good,
right? But
yet you like it. So it's hard to argue with that. And when it comes to a song, you see, here's what I'm saying. It's like we're talking about.
No.
I got to talk to you, Drew. you can't say that about aircraft. You know what I mean? Like, well, I really enjoy this aircraft, although it's not a good aircraft.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. You can do it with stuff like, you can do it. You know what you can do it? You can do it with like Hostess cupcakes and Twinkies and stuff in McDonald's. You can do it with like fast food where you
some
go
aesthetic thing.
Yeah, you go like, I know that McDonald's is not a good burger. I just like it.
Yeah,
that's
what
it
is.
This
it has
is.
the aesthetic value.
Yeah, this is not a good song and not a good theme song, but it gets under your skin and there's something catchy about it, which arguably is better than it being good. Good doesn't necessarily catch on.
And I was looking forward to a live rendition.
Okay. Theo, what do you think? What do you think, buddy? Okay.
Things are sick and twisted from too much sun and Nazis. Sex, meth, and death fetishes. Both of them have got these. Guaranteed not to bore ya. Germany or Florida.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's what I like about Theo's rendition. By the time he gets to that last refrain, he's cracking his own ass up.
Yeah.
You can feel the smile.
And he jumps right into it. There's none of that, well, it's pretty late over here in Virginia. I wasn't prepared. I didn't call. No, pow.
I have formal radio training, so I'm prepared for you.
You're a true pro. And, Theo, what is it you said you did? I don't remember.
Well, I'm an amateur stand-up, and I do writing. And now, since I've talked to y'all last, I actually got a job in morning radio. I'm kind of a danger boy type guy.
Really? You go out on the streets and do stunts?
I go out and do all the dumb stunts I can get myself into.
Yeah. I remember you can get, let me say, hey, Theo?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
God bless you.
Thanks for contributing to the show.
Well, hey, I have a new song for Aces Accordion.
Oh, you do? You do?
Oh, my God.
Wow. And you going to sing it a cappella again?
Well, we got to play it as soon as he finishes the song, though.
Can I give him some music for backup?
Do we have? We don't know what kind of song it is yet.
I could do the song, and then y'all could just add some music to it as you found something appropriate.
That means work for me.
Okay. I mean, Anderson may have to move his finger.
Hey, just to let you know, Theo, I don't dislike your song. It's just hard to work it in because it's kind of longer, that's all.
All right.
But I just got that last one, and it's nice and smooth, so I think I'll use it more.
Let's hear what you got.
I was humming it the other day.
A new Germany or Florida theme. Well, I was humming the Pete Ellis Dodge theme. It doesn't mean I like it.
This isn't Germany Florida theme. It's an Aces Ranchero theme.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Aces Accordion Countdown.
Oh, all right. Well,
yeah, I want to cover all the games on the show.
Here we go. Well, let's hear it.
What other ones we have?
14-9, immediately 2. What you gonna do? Mexican musicians breaking it down on Aces Accordion Countdown.
Come on, Drew. Clamp it up, buddy. All right. I think the bar was set so high with the Germany or Florida that it was tough to get.
But this one comes around though.
It's got potential.
Yeah, it's got potential.
You start off with a and then by the end it's like
that's what it means. Yeah,
all right. Little Beastie Boys esque. I didn't record it though. That's the problem.
Oh,
all right. Well, Theo, you know what that means.
I got to do it again.
Yeah,
I have to do it again. Are you ready, Anderson?
Yeah, we're rolling.
All right, here we go.
All right. 14-9, immediately 2. What you gonna do? Mexican musicians breaking it down on Aces Accordion Countdown.
All right. See, I'll tell you what, that's going to work as a placeholder until we find a decent song. No, that's awesome, buddy. I wish we had something. I wish we had
to offer him in return.
I wish we had windbreakers or just paperweights or anything on this program that we could actually send out after 20 years.
When you come to Los Angeles.
Here's what you can do. If you end up making the cartoon with the Chief Thunder Bear, then I can write the theme song for that.
All right, buddy. All right, and whenever you're going to be out in L.A. next, you come by and see us. All right?
If I took you seriously on that, you'd see me soon.
Well, come on out. We'll treat you like a king.
All right, consider it done.
All right, Theo. We got to move out to Virginia. We'll miss him.
Treat him like a king. You'll let him sit in this booth
here
for 2 hours.
You can watch me get coffee in my sweatpants.
Right.
Excellent.
Your slippers.
My slippers, and argue with Drew going down the hall, complaining about something that probably we were just talking about on the air. All right, where are we, Drew?
Here you go.
What's going on?
You want to do? We have to play Aces Ranchero now.
Well, it does seem like it's begging for it.
Nancy had something to add to the game, I think.
All right. Nancy?
Yes?
What's up?
Oh, I found this great band that you guys might like and use for your Aces Accordion Countdown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're called El Gran Silencio, and they're not really completely ranchero music, but they add elements of like ska and rock and...
Wow, they're called what? What are they called?
El Gran Silencio.
The Big Silence?
The Big Silence?
No, the Great Silence, El Gran Silencio.
No, Grand's not big, it's great.
Yeah, they're really, really good. You guys should check them out.
Oh, okay.
And they have accordion, they have the trumpets and everything, but they add like everything to it.
Okay.
Chris, get on that. Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Nancy. That's not going to work, though. We need super traditional ranchero music.
Well, maybe this will be interesting.
Drew, stop stop eating nuts.
All
right. Chris, do you have any ranchero music?
Or Anderson, he's got it, right?
Well, Anderson gets it off a different source, and sometimes it's not always ready, and it sounds crappier. It sounds better.
Better music. I really am
you're
transported
clinging to that. It's the same crappy music, whether Anderson plays it or Chris plays it.
Yesterday you liked the Anderson's music, so...
Yeah,
that's stupid, Drew.
Oh, come on. How can you argue with that?
I'm going to argue with it when Chris cues his crap up. We should actually have dueling ranchero music if you really want to kill yourself. Let's try playing them. Can we play them simultaneously? That would be a fate worse than death.
I bet it would sound normal.
Really? It might just come around.
Well, they all sound like the exact same song. So if
how dare you make fun of ranchero music,
I am
Anderson?
offended.
Yeah. Let me explain something. You know when bands that are cover bands say, "Oh no, we're not a cover band, we're a tribute band."
Yes.
That's what this is.
Yes.
This is not to make fun. Yeah, this is not to make
tributes.
We're not trying to make fun of ranchero music. This is tribute to ranchero music.
Tribute to the stuff that comes out of like horses' asses?
No, Anderson.
Anderson.
Wow. Gentlemen, please.
This has got to hurt.
This is a whole brand of music. How would you like it if a guy with a giant guitar and a huge hat and a crazy vest that was too tight for him made fun of your music? Your
filmmaking.
Your Radiohead.
Your filmmaking,
and
too.
Your other
Radiohead
bands.
No.
Yes. Your highfalutin bands.
I exclusively ranchero music.
I will say that ranchero music is just as valid as classical, jazz, or any other form, and it's probably arguably influenced more performers.
Historically more relevant.
Thank you. Now, what do you got there, Chris?
Think of all the construction has been inspired by that music.
Oh my God!
This city was built on it. This city was built
on the beat of ranchero music. Yeah. All right, play a little there, Anderson, and we'll get Chris playing. We'll see how it sounds together because they may cancel each other up. Yeah. Now, by the way, this is what it sounds like when I get between the stucco guys who are working on one side of the house and the guys who are doing the cinder block wall on the other side of the house. That's why you get that sweet spot right in the border where your right ear is hearing the ranchero music out of the cinder block guys. Your left ear is hearing after stucco guys.
And what's your reaction?
Well, it doesn't sound worse, I can tell you that, which may not be a bad sign. Wow. All right.
Sound a little better.
It actually sounds a little better.
Yeah.
All right.
How dare both of you? I'm offended.
You're right.
I'm just
You're
saying.
right, Drew.
I'm just saying.
It's an homage.
Just
Please.
saying.
Please. Claire?
Yeah, but still.
Claire?
Hello. Yes.
What's happening?
Okay. I have a question for you. I have been married for going on 7 years now to a man. And he's like the first real male relationship I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? What about explain yourself?
Yeah, real.
Let's see. My very first relationship, if you want to call it a relationship, I was 7 years old, and it was with a girl for 8 years.
Well, that's not a 7. You mean somebody was sexually abusing you when you were 7?
No, I was with the girl. She was 8. I was 7. We were together having foreplay and oral sex together.
Yeah, Claire, that's a child sexually abusing you. Child-on-child sexual abuse is rather common. And when an adult gets their hands on a child...
How dare you? They were in love.
Yeah, when an adult gets their hands on a child, the child will then do those things to other children. That is a form of sexual abuse that you were being sort of subjected to.
How dare you undermine what they had?
I know, but that's what happens, Claire.
Okay, but I was...
So you were sexually abused...
For 8 years.
You were sexually abused by a peer for many, many years as a child.
Ooh.
Okay. And then my next relationship was also with a girl.
Yeah. Of course, that's how that goes.
She was killed by a drunk driver, or else we would probably still be together to this day.
Wow. Ooh.
Now, did the drunk driver just hit him in the car, or did they actually just get out of the car and shoot him?
No, he was driving a semi-truck, and he was doing 85 miles an hour down a 30-mile-per-hour road. Ran a red light and T-boned her truck, and it killed her instantly. It actually decapitated her because of how hard he hit her.
Hold on one second. Oh, By the way, you don't have to do the decapitation math. Friends, what was her head not attached very well? It just rolled off, or no? He was driving a semi doing 85.
No, I think he said she was driving the semi. That's what I was trying to figure out.
No, she was in the intersection. He was going 85 and a 30
with a semi, 85 and a 30.
Well, 60, good enough.
60 and a 30.
Good enough.
Semi.
He ran a red light. He T-boned her and decapitated her.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, wouldn't it be ironic if you were killed by a drunk driver who wasn't actually in their car?
They
drove to your house drunk and just shot you.
It happens, I'm sure.
It'd take a long explanation every time you did it.
Killed by a drunk driver. But listen to the deal. 85-mile T-bone vaporizes your car.
That's right. All right. That's what happened. Yeah. She was killed. All right. And Claire sounds kind of butch and kind of angry. And it doesn't sound like a kind of gal who'd want to be with a guy. But she married a guy. Is she married to the guy, or is she just with him? Are you married to this guy?
Yes, I am married to this guy. He was my best friend before we got married.
Uh-oh. Okay, why did you make the move over to Lads if you'd been with the Lasses all these years?
I really don't know. I just completely fell head over heels for him.
Really?
And we went on one date. We both completely broke our rules on that one date. And I moved in with them 3 days later, and we have been together ever siness. And we have 2 children.
Drew's rules. Drew's first date rules is never buy lobster, always get a BJ.
Well, he's not a BJ, that's for sure.
He actually wore it on a laminated wristband like quarterbacks wear in the NFL. I would check it. That's surf and turf. Hold on.
I actually had an audible for that.
Oh, really? You would check off at the line. Yeah. So, Claire, and now you're thinking about women again.
Well, I've always been thinking about women, and he knows that.
All right, he knows it.
We watch the movies together, and we read the magazines together and stuff like that. And he uses that with me during our sex.
He uses what with you?
In order for me to have an orgasm, I have to think about women. If I think about him, it's gone. There is.
Okay. All right. Make sure you make that abundantly clear to him next time you guys are in the bedroom.
So what's your question?
I told him that.
I know. I know.
Not sure
you're. Him.
No. Please don't tell him that. Please
I
don't
don't want to.
Okay, we don't have to. Now you have 2 children.
Yes.
And your family of origin. What's up? Alcohol? What's going on with
abandonment?
Oh my God. My dad left me when I was a year old because he was an alcoholic and a drug addict.
Oh, and you
my mom left me when I was a year and a half because she was
a serious
drug addict.
You're drug addict, abandoned. Okay, all right. So just wholesale abuse.
Drug addict, abandoned, sexually abused by my mom's boyfriend.
Claire, you've had every possible disaster.
Yeah.
Trauma, every trauma.
If it happens, it probably happened to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Now, here's the whole thing, Claire. Although we could tell most of these things happen to you by the sound of your voice, you sound like you're relatively stable.
You're holding it together, yeah.
For someone who's been through what you've been through.
It's interesting, almost like that relationship with the girl kept her patched together for a while.
Yeah.
Having a relationship, even though I understand it, you conceived of it as something different than it was, it probably kept you pieced together a little bit.
Yeah. Here's the I went through 4 years of anger management, and I've seen 22 therapists. My doctor now even is trying to get me mentally stable because I'm bipolar.
Yeah, I get the bipolar. You're a little manic right now.
All right, Claire. Yeah. Let me explain to you what the truth is.
Okay, go for it.
Ready? And please understand, I'm a genius. You are always going to have thoughts about going a different direction. You have a fantasy that if you're with a woman, somehow things would straighten itself out. You would feel better. You will never feel better. Because of your past, there'll always be a part of you that's a little uncomfortable in the current relationship you're in.
Uncomfortable in anything comfortable.
Thank you. You have 2 kids.
Yes.
This guy's a good guy.
Oh, he's wonderful.
Stop reading the chick magazines. This whole, your relationship satisfies your every need doesn't work that way. You end up getting in a relationship that works, but there's always a shortcoming in this department or that department. That's fine. You work at it. Good. You got a guy. Stay with him.
Keep it simple.
Focus on your kids.
Simple.
Have your fantasies. Don't act them out. Focus on the kids. No more kids. Stay in therapy. Fine. Your impulse is going to be to make trouble. Don't
She's
listen
all right.
to
She's
it.
okay.
You're
And
stable.
take your meds.
Don't move.
Get the meds stabilized. Because the bipolar, you can feel it push it through there, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it'd be nice if someone put a bullet in your dad's head.
He's gone, right?
Well, someone's dad, but then the stepdad. Whoever did the sexual abusing. Really?
Don't you get the sense that relationship with the little girl she had kept her connected as a human being? Kept her sort of...
Yeah.
As bad as traumatizing as that can be, it worked for them somehow.
All right.
That's my sense, anyway.
All right. Let's
we got to find out how the girl is. Wait. Do you mind?
No.
Please. Hey, Claire?
Yes.
What happened to the girl you were with when you were a child?
When I was a child,
what happened to her?
Parents actually took her away and moved out of the country to Germany.
So you don't know anything out of the country?
Yeah.
You don't know anything about her now?
No.
All right. There you go. Satisfying.
There you go. Never learn your lesson, though, do you?
No.
All right.
Never will.
We'll take a...
you never learn your lesson about me never learning my lesson.
I've known it. There's nothing I can do to physically restrain you.
I know, but you never learned your lesson. So.
No, I learned my lesson. I should come in here with a goddamn dart gun and put it in your neck. Curare, right in the neck. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Gary Durden is going to be in here tomorrow night from CSI. Crime Scene
Investigation.
All right. There's really, and there's like JAG, it's like, I don't even know, it's a attorney general or something. I don't even know what the JAG, I sit around once in a while, my head starts spinning with all that stuff.
No. Don't do it.
We'll get to it. All right. What are we doing here? We going?
Talking to Eric.
I'm talking to Eric. Eric?
Good evening.
You're 19.
Yeah, I was wondering what caused the crooked penis and how to cure it.
Mm-hmm. How crooked are we talking about here?
It's not real crooked, but it's noticeable.
Well, a certain amount of curve, normal, right?
Yeah.
Well, it leans like to the left, and it kind of leans so much that my girlfriend actually says something about it.
It hurts her.
No, it does not hurt her, but it just kind of, she makes fun of me, bro.
Mm-hmm. Is it sort of the hockey stick, or is it the banana curve?
Banana.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and this is something that's gotten worse as you've gotten older?
Exactly, and I heard a couple theories about why it gets like that.
Oh, please. Please tell us what your theories are.
One major one that I heard was because of masturbation.
All right.
Anything else?
Anything else?
That's basically it.
Okay. But you can cause, by traumatizing, you can cause some scarring, and if you're vigorously masturbating, I guess you could. But for the most part...
in a cab door
I know,
get
exactly.
it to do that.
And the scarring on one side does pull the penis to that side, and 800 units of vitamin E a day may help that.
Mm-hmm.
And short of that, or the only other option really, is surgery, which I wouldn't recommend unless you're having functional problems, like you can't sustain erections, or your girlfriend's having wife's having severe pain with intercourse, that sort of thing.
Let me ask you a semi-retarded, possibly gay question. But it seems like the guys who get the stronger erections pull more.
You're gay.
Is there something to that?
You're gay.
Well, there's no doubt, since one is gay, by the way.
Stronger erections.
Yeah, I see in the porn movies, the guys with the bent penises look like that thing's, you know what it looks like? It's like there's walking a dog, and then there's a dog's pulling you. You know, that bent penis looks like the dog's going after something, you know?
I wonder if that's just
on
a
the
function
trail.
of the way it fits because of the scarring.
Maybe. But it always seems like the more, like my boners, got about, if my boner was a tire, it had about 28 pounds of pressure on it, where these boners are in the 50s.
I
mean,
good
a lot of pressure. Yes? Okay. You know what move I like in the porn film? When the guy's got a little too much scepter to handle. And the thing about the guys with the huge dorks, they don't stay rock hard all the time. It's just they can't afford it. There's only so much blood in their body, and their brain needs some, and their eyes and joints and every other part needs some. So it's sort of in and out.
Steel.
Yeah, and you know how they get it cracking sometimes? They just pull it out and they whack it a couple times on something like it was one of those light sticks. Pow! And it gets going.
Nice.
You ever see that move?
No, I can't say I have.
Chris, you know what I'm talking about, right? And those tap?
Sure,
buddy. Scepter move?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. All right, where are we, Drew? What's going on? Heather?
Yeah.
Let's talk to Heather.
Yeah.
Heather's, Heather, 14.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm 14, and I usually date people my own age. But there's this guy that I like now that's 19, and, like, I don't...
I like when they start talking in the porn movies.
You do?
The guy starts... I like when the guy does... He does that thing. He goes, I want to say the word, but it's like, yeah, lick the schlong. Yeah, you love it. You love that schlong. Yeah, take it. You know, they just keep talking about it.
That's got to be a director going, you say this, say that. No human actually says that spontaneously.
Yeah, no guy ever says that. No. You don't want to risk it. By the way, you don't want to say anything.
What makes these people create programming, so to speak?
Yeah.
Where people do things that humans don't ever do? Well, what's in it for them?
Why see a Nick Cage movie? No one ever does that. Thank you. Drew, when let me translate yours. You're right.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Heather?
Yeah?
You're 14?
Yeah.
All right, so what's going on?
She's dating a 19-year-old, and?
Well, I know that that's kind of illegal.
Yep, if you're having sex with him, certainly it is.
Well, if we're not having sex, is it still legal?
It's not illegal, but you're
it's just creepy now.
It's creepy, and he could be perceived as contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
He can. And what grade are you in at 14?
9th.
9th grade.
Yeah.
And
he's in his third year of junior college.
Well, he's not going to junior college.
Third year of welding.
Yes. What's he do? Work with metal?
No, he works at the Ram.
He works at the Ram. He works at a gay bar.
He cooks.
He cooks?
Yeah.
What's the Ram, by the way?
And
okay, why would you think we would know the name of this restaurant?
I don't know.
You don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Didn't they give you? How do you think we would sort of perceive?
Yeah, I don't mean to pick on you, but I'm interested
in knowing the thinking. Yeah.
I'm interested in my whole thing is I hide in the high brush and study the elusive tard, and I try to get their mating rituals and all that. Why would we know the name of the restaurant that this guy works in, unless it's a large chain? Is it a chain?
I don't know. People that live around where I live know what it is, so I don't know.
Right.
Where do you think we live?
I think we're in the...
Where do you think we live?
Tacoma area?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
But, I mean, is that what you were thinking? We live where you live, so we know what the Ram is?
Sure.
Okay. And even so, you think most of the people who live in Tacoma know what the Ram is?
Yeah.
Really? It's a very popular restaurant?
Yeah. Kind of.
Okay. Kind of? Okay. So the point is he's a cook there.
By the way, I'd be curious to hear from any other Tacomites about the Ram.
Hang at the Ram.
Just go ahead and call us.
He's a cook there, right?
Yeah.
And what's their specialty? Mountain sheep?
What?
Okay. And he just sits back there and dips the fries all night, right?
Sure.
Okay. And how did you meet him?
My older sister.
And where's your dad? Is your father around?
Yeah.
And does he approve of this, or does he know?
He doesn't know. He knows I'm friends with him.
Yeah, you just leave it there, Heather. No more. Bad thing. These laws are in place to protect you.
Yeah, and
a 19-year-old that has sex with a 14-year-old is a bad guy. And when you're 19, you'll be able to see that. Now it seems like very sort of appealing and almost validating. 19-year-old likes
Christ's
me.
Sake.
When you see the 19-year-old that is with the 14-year-old, when you're 19, you will retch.
Think how many points you get as a guy for being 4 or 5 years older.
Just being older.
Just being older. Meanwhile, to all other 19-year-olds, this guy's a tremendous loser.
Tremendous.
He's
the bottom of the bottom.
He's slinging hash.
Hanging out with 14-year-olds.
At a place named after horned sheep.
Yeah.
He's driving a pile of ass. He's living at home. It's a disaster. He can maybe he's driving a pile of ass if he's lucky, if he's driving anything at all, or he has a really nice moped. He has his choice. The point is he's a loser 10 times over. The only one he's a winner to is someone he's older than then because you're automatically a winner. You have a driver's license.
Right.
You have a couple of dollars in your pocket. You have the keys to a piece of ass. You're so far ahead of this person. You know what it's sort of like? Here's what you know what it's like, Drew?
Huh.
The world's toughest guy, like Muhammad Ali or Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
When Jean-Claude Van Damme, Steven Seagal.
Okay.
When Steven Seagal was 10, there wasn't a 15-year-old in his junior high that couldn't have kicked his ass.
Right. Yes.
Doesn't mean the guy's tougher or better or going to be better or anything. It's just that's what that 5 years, that's what that does.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a 19-year-old that can't date a 14-year-old.
That's right.
No matter what a loser is. There's not a 15-year-old that couldn't have kicked a 10, 11-year-old Steven Seagal's ass.
This is the point. Only the bully, loser 15-year-olds would pick on a 10-year-old, and only the a-hole, total loser 19-year-old would date a 14-year-old.
I still say, as a 15-year-old, you should kick all 10-year-old ass just on the off chance that one of those guys might be heavyweight champion of the world one day.
So
and you can say, everyone, oh, yeah, gave him a good beating in high school.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I can't argue with you. Can't argue. Great
Chris?
logic. Genius.
Chris? Huh?
Yeah.
No. Huh?
Aha.
Hold on. Huh?
Aha. Very good.
Chris. Huh?
Just like Adam.
Aha.
No.
You do exactly. Right? Okay, right? How cute, right? Huh?
Huh?
Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. No, you actually didn't do it good, Adam. He did exactly
How dare
what you
you?
did. Here.
One more.
Chris, here you go. Chris.
By the way, how can I screw up the odds?
Chris.
Mine.
Huh? Chris. Huh?
Okay. All right. Huh? Okay. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Oh, man. Boy, I'll tell you what. Look out, boy. I got to tell you what, Drew.
Uh-oh.
Look out, boy.
I'm watching.
We got some show planned tonight,
Big
boy.
show.
We got a lot of show.
Mucho gigante.
Mucho gigante. It's a big, large. It's a much
Chris?
large.
Why is that funny?
It's funny when you say it. That's cool.
Mucho gigante?
Yeah.
How should I say it?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
And by the way,
Grandes éxitos en español.
Someone was saying earlier they were talking about the grand, the Mex Silencio.
Grande
and we
Silencio.
kept saying big silence, and she was saying no, something else silence. She was saying grand?
She said grande silencio, and then when she said the grand silence.
The grand ballroom, and it is grand.
And by the way, that's from the best of Huell Hauser. That's why. By the way, this is what you get, everybody. When this is communism. That's public television. That's what you get when there's no competition. You get Huell Hauser on the air for 44 years. So you cook the now. Like your family has been making menudo for how many years? 105 years, Huell. 105 years. That's what I said, Huell. And where do you ship it out from? Well, we have a loading dock. A loading dock!
Is that what this is right here?
Now these trucks pulling up the... Yes, Huell, it's called a truck. We put the menudo into the truck! Okay, Huell, I'm going to kill myself now. All right, 105 years gone.
Those of you at home, join me.
And now, how long have you been at this location? 102, Huell. That's what happens. Don't get me wrong. He's a fixture around Los Angeles television, but
that I have never seen, by the way.
Well, Drew, first off, didn't we decide on our phone conversation on a ride back from the calendar signing on Saturday that I'll decide what you've seen?
That's right, we did.
All right, Drew tried to tell me he hadn't seen something, and I decided he had seen it. Eventually,
this is one I have not seen. This is because you've shown me footage of him, and I never.
What's the matter? Don't you support public television?
Maybe I don't, or maybe I would just stay away from it when I was growing up or something.
Mm-hmm. And where'd you grow up?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles! See what you're missing? All right.
Hives.
Yeah. All right. Kelsey.
Yeah, hello?
Just 1 second, Kelsey. I just wonder how many people could appreciate that reference, given we actually did that an hour ago. How many people were actually listening an hour ago?
Well, Engineer Chris was. He liked it.
All right, good. Kelsey, what's up?
Yeah, basically I am calling because I have a really functional family. I'm very appreciative of them, no abuse or anything like that. But basically I have kind of a pattern of being drawn to gay guys, getting really close to them, even sort of, I was in a relationship with a gay guy.
Trying to convert him. Oh, what does that mean? Were you having sex?
No sex. Actually, that's kind of the weird part. I'm hoping for some insight and maybe some advice on how to rectify all of this. Basically, we were basically living together. I mean, roommates, but a lot more. It was fulfilling all of my all the needs that I have.
First of all, listen. Hey, Kelsey.
Yeah.
First of all, the gay male is a superior version of the male. We've decided that.
Domestically, yeah.
I mean, we understand why you'd be attracted to the gay male.
Yeah. He recycles.
Right.
Never hair out of place.
Now,
skin beaming, like staring into a Klieg light, looking at the guy's face. Always buffing, exfoliating. Gay guys shine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's the semen. It's the constant pelting with the semen.
Now, the only thing I've ever noticed with women that
rejuvenates the skin
to go for gay guys is, I've noticed this may not be you, but I've noticed a pattern that oftentimes they grew up with parents telling them that they wish they'd had a boy, or you were supposed to be a boy. Did you get anything like that?
No, nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
The oldest and very much kind of cherished, I guess, very much babied.
But no one ever said, we intended to have a boy, but then we had you and we're happy, but boy, nothing like that?
No, never really got that message, no.
My parents did a version of that.
Yours did?
They always said they wish they had a mute. Didn't like the talking in the house.
They basically did have one, didn't they?
Yeah.
How could they know the difference? So
you can hear stuff through the door.
I guess that's true.
Freak out. Kelsey?
Yes.
Okay.
So, again, the one variable in all this is you, so it's something about what your attractions are built on.
And I definitely think that part of it might just be the validation of it. I mean, they were, I guess specifically this last one, neither of us were dating other people, and it felt like a relationship, but obviously there was part of it that wasn't fulfilled.
Are you fearful of sexuality?
I think that's probably fairly safe to say to a certain extent. I've never had sex.
Yeah. Ooh. See, that's what it kind of feels like to me. Here, is that this is a safe way to be, but and I have a sense that do you kind of have fantasies about being swept away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I got an image of that the moment she started talking.
Very,
and I get the sense that she's going to need a guy that's very strong to take her to. She has trouble feeling sexual unless a guy takes it over for her, and it's kind of hard to find that guy these days because guys are taught not to do that to women. And in the meantime, she plays it safe,
handful of hair. Yeah. Also, it's easy to sort of pick a fantasy boyfriend or profession or something in life that never really comes true, and it sort of keeps you looking out over the horizon all the time. You never look down and see the S you're standing in. You're always looking over the horizon. It's just time to get more realistic. You're not effed up. Just be a little more realistic.
Be more open, more vulnerable. Go after these guys that somebody sense could sweep you away. Put it out there. You don't have to be. The guys will not sweep you away these days. You may find when someone's capable of that, but you may have to initiate things. And it just spoils your fantasy, but that's reality.
Katrina, you're 18.
Yeah.
You have a, by the way, you sound like a delight.
Very happy girl.
You have a 36-year-old boyfriend who wants to be...
No, are you serious, Katerina?
No.
It's bogus, right? It's a bogus call, right?
What'd you say?
All right. Listen, Katerina.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to hang up on you because we hate you, okay? Okay, thank you. Please just go back and throw your horrible attitude at whatever horrible person tolerates you. I'm sure you're very attractive, and they look past your personality. Also, I'm sorry for whatever a man did to you at some point early on. Believe me, something happened. Doesn't have to be wholesale abuse. Just somebody did something, and Katrina Katarina's super angry.
Take a break. Let's go to break.
No, don't have time. Shush up. Kelsey?
Hello?
Another Kelsey.
Yes,
16?
another Kelsey.
Boyfriend acts like a girl.
Okay, well, not necessarily. He's like the girl in the relationship, I'd say. Yeah, like, he's always starting drama that doesn't need to be there. Like,
okay.
He's always like, starting problems that... Yeah, he's like a girl.
Okay, they're guys who do that. And what you need to do is not dance with them. They're going to try to drum stuff up, which is a sort of invitation to their crap dance that they're throwing. Don't accept the invitation.
Okay.
Don't buy a
Be firm.
Don't buy a bid to their S-covered prom.
There you go.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, that's the show. Feeling good about that one, Drew.
Yeah, I am too.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
Exposed to a little hobo power, too. You exposed me to something.
Yeah, a lot of gas tonight. And urine.
Yeah.
And belching.
Yes.
I don't know what else I could do. Like pop an eyeball out or something.
Rot one of your limbs.
You're going to have one, like gangrene set in one of the limbs.
Well, they got the hives tonight.
Drew, seriously, look at my back end before we leave. We'll do it off the air. I don't think I have hives. All right. So until next time, this is Adam. I said hives, didn't I? Okay. So until next time, thank you. This is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
14-9, immediately 2. What you gonna do? Mexican musicians breaking it down on Ace's accordion. Countdown.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.